Howard here, founder of Power Your Research, an academic branding company where I help academics and educators increase their visibility, authority, and income without the expense of a publicist. And today I want to remind you that when you were a kid, YouTube didn't teach you how to ride a bike. There are two main ways that you learned how to ride a bike. One, you had a parent or a big sibling or an adult help you. They coached you. They helped you get on the bike. They encouraged you. They showed you the right technique. They rooted for you. The other way that you learned how to ride a bike is that you just did it. You fell, you cried, you got back up. You had fears, you had tears that you had to get over. You had to put your knee pads on. You had to put your elbow pads on. You had to be tough and strong and get back up and keep getting back up until you learned how to ride that bike. And so, some of us, including me, I've been guilty of this at times. We can watch hundreds of YouTube videos. We can listen to hundreds of podcasts. We can read hundreds of self help books telling us what to do. And that makes us feel good. That makes us feel like we're putting in the work. But at the end of the day, you're not putting in the work until you take action. You're not going to learn that thing that they're talking about in the book or on YouTube unless you actually do it. And no matter how many times you watch the YouTube video, no matter how many times you listen to the podcast, you're not going to learn how to implement if you don't do it. If you don't put those knee pads on and just do it. If you don't fall down, if you don't get back up, if you don't try every single day like you had to do when you learned to ride that bike, you're not going to learn it. If you don't have a coach, you're probably not going to reach your goal either. And some of you want to talk about this coach is a scam and this program is a scam. Well, guess what? If you're here, you're probably an academic and you probably stayed in school until you got a PhD. And so most of what you know is completely opposite of what an entrepreneur needs to know. And you need to be talking to somebody who has accomplished the thing you want to accomplish in terms of building your brand and in terms of entrepreneur. Because if you don't have that person to talk to in a coaching call to get you back on the bike, to tell you the proper technique, to tell you how to steer, to tell you how to pedal, to start you off with training wheels, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'd rather save up my money and not buy the courses and just spend my money on one-on-one coaching with somebody that has the thing that I want. Because they can tell you what to expect. They can tell you what to do. They can tell you if this is a bad idea. They can tell you that you're trying to do too much. They can teach you how to ride the bike. And so if you want to build a brand and you want to increase your visibility, authority, and income, get off of YouTube, stop listening to the podcast, stop reading the books, and go do stuff. Period. My name is Dr. Sheena Howard. I'm the founder of Power Your Research, an academic branding company where I help academics and educators increase their visibility, authority, and income without the expense of a publicist. And I hope you have